Andrej, just kind of start with you. Missed your first couple shots, and then kind of, the first few minutes you picked up that third foul the second half. Maybe in past years that kind of would be the story of the game for you, but we've seen a few times the resilience and the fortitude you have now it's changed a little bit. You're able to come back and have a big role. What do you think has kind of contributed to that to allow you to, not kind of struggle or lose your confidence after missing your first couple?
I think it's all about experience. I've been there before. And I know what to do. I can make all the shots. Obviously, I miss some wide open shots that usually I'm making, but it's just the resilience and confident. Be confident in myself and my teammates. They trust me. They came to me a couple of times and they were like, "Oh, like you're good. Like next shot." And I was just trying to make the right play every time, and at the end I made some big ones. So that's what it's gonna take to win the games, and that's it.
Oscar, you had, I think, was it 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals. You do that against a guy in Reno who had been coming in on an absolute bender as of late. What was kind of the approach to not only shutting him down, but then kind of forcing him into mistakes and then kind of creating your own offense on the other side?
Well, I seen he had a good game against Washington, so then I was just kind of like, I just got to shut him down early, and then we'll let the game play out after that.
Coach Smith talked about your defense after Thursday's game with the 4 blocks. Today, 3 more blocks, 3 steals. Are you just kind of? He said you felt like that you were kind of more engaged on defense. Is that kind of where this is coming from, or kind of how is that? How's that coming together?
No, it's just all piecing together right now. The whole team is just playing like defense together well. So, yeah.
And then for either of you guys, Miles told us the other day that some of his teammates have been getting on him like, "Hey man, you can shoot more threes because you're more than capable." Who are these? Like, what's the contingent of guys that's kind of been in his ear, and what are you seeing out of him in terms of just him being more confident and letting it fly?
Who, about Miles?
Miles, yeah.
I mean, he's a good shooter. After every practice, we're getting some extra shots up with him, Miles, Jalen, Jabe, and Zay, and he's making shots. So, he just have to be aggressive. There are some couple of times the defense is going under ball screens, so he has to take those shots. And I think he made also 2 really huge threes, in the second half. And that's it. Just be confident. And I think the beauty of this team is that we trust in each other. We have confidence, and it wasn't pretty out there in the first half. I think the shot selection is fine. It was fine the first half, but we didn't make those. And at halftime, the conversation was, we're good. We can be perfect. Just go out there and play our game, trust in each other, and that's what we did, and we won the game.
What's it like to have the fans show up like this tonight? How does that feel?
No, it's amazing. We needed the crowd, we need the students, and all the people that came to support us. It means a lot to the program, especially to me as a 4-year guy. I think this is one of the best crowds that I've been in the last 4 years, and hopefully we can get more people coming to support us, because we have a road trip next week, and then we have 3 home games that if we win, we're gonna be in a really good position.
The crowd definitely helps us win.
For sure.
The last 10-game run, or 11-game at this point, I guess, run that was this good was when the school was called Washington State College. Do you guys ever let yourselves, appreciate kind of the history of what's going on?
No, we appreciate it, but I think we just taking it day by day and game by game. Obviously, we have a lot of compliments, and there are people just asking what's different from this team from last year team or the year before, and I'm always saying we have such a good group of guys. We love each other. We hang out off the court. You can see the connection that we have on the court, and that's the beauty of this team. And I think we are getting better game after game, and this game definitely helped us moving forward.
Oscar, playing in the Pac-12, what would you say you've learned this year? And I guess what have you? Has anything surprised you, or is it just kind of you're delivering what you can do?
No, I know what I can do, and it was kind of just adjusting to the pace and style of play, and then just over the games, it's gradually catching up. all like everything, like the skills and stuff. So, yeah.
And Andrej, Coach Smith described you as a man of few words, a doer, but you're also obviously a main leader of this team and as team captain. What would you say your leadership style is, and how has that helped this team succeed?
I think the guys are making my job way easier because, I mean, we are connected, you know, like also at halftime, like everybody's talking, you know, Miles, Jalen, and all the guys, you know, especially me, like I don't talk a lot, but, you know, I'm trying to just put the team together, you know, like just be resilient and, you know, just get out there and play the game. And, you know, sometimes we're going to win, sometimes we're going to lose, but give everything we got, and that's it.
Andrej, going back to the attendance, you know, in your 4 years, you've played in front of a lot of pretty empty buildings. But then when you hit that corner three, I can't remember a time it being louder here in Beasley in a long time. Mm-hmm. Did it feel like in that moment and with the fans coming today that it's like this is a reward for the work that you guys have put in trying to rebuild this program? Yeah,
100%. I mean, we have 20 wins on the season, you know, and we have 5 more games. So, you know, the crowd help us a lot. It means a lot, and obviously I would just focus on the game. Like when I made the 3, I heard the crowd and everything, but I mean I would just focus on the game and just win the game. But definitely the crowd helped us, and again, hopefully we're gonna have more and more people coming to the game.
And for both of you guys, there have been a lot of games where you guys have kind of just looked to Miles and Isaac to kind of carry you, and this was a really balanced up and down the score sheet kind of effort. How much confidence does it bring the entire team knowing that we can win even on a night where they're trying so hard to take away our top 2 guys?
You want to answer?
You got it.
No, I think we have a really good team. All 5 guys, 6 guys, maybe 7 guys can go for double-digit points. And we are taking whatever the team give us. Sometimes it's Miles, Isaac. Sometimes it's me, Oscar. Jalen is playing really good, and he's consistent. So Kamani is coming on. Like he's really good passer and post-up player. Like I think that's what makes our team such a hard team to guard. You know, like Miles is really good in pick and roll with Isaac. Then Oscar is really good in low post. Then I'm the shooter, Jalen is the shooter, and then Kamani is coming off the bench, Zay is coming off the bench. So I think that's the main difference from like this team and the team in the previous years, and we can just keep getting better game by game, day by day, and see what we can do.
What's it going to take to beat Arizona again?
I mean, we beat them once, so we know what we have to do. We have a couple of days to get ready, and we're gonna give our best to win the game. We know it's gonna be hard at their place, but we've been there before. I've been there before. Last year we won there. We won at home, so we're gonna give everything we got and see what's gonna happen.
And that was my follow-up. I mean, you went in there last year and part of that team. What are you telling some of the guys the first time going there, and what to expect, and how just difficult it is in that environment?
It's difficult, but just like we play for that. That's why we play. It's a great feeling. That's why we're living for, and just embrace the moment, embrace the game, and that's it. Just have fun out there.
Oscar, I don't know how much you hear this. I see it a lot on Twitter. People say you have an old man game.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take
Miles
that?
said that last week.
What does that mean to you?
Nothing, I guess. Just like old school game, pick and rolls, low post buckets,
Jokic.
It's fine.
I would say Jokic. Yeah.
I just fill my role for the team.
Well, Coach Kyle said that you have a point guard brain and a big guy body.
Oh, yeah,
so
100%. If he let me play point guard, I'm doing that.
So I've heard Coach Smith talk about Kamani's impact, even when he isn't necessarily scoring at a high clip. What impact does it have for the offense when he gets 7 points, especially all in the first half coming off the bench?
He's such a good passer. I think people underestimate his passing abilities, and obviously he made a 3 tonight, so that's a huge step for his game. definitely he can make it. But when he's knocking down open shots and we have a lot of plays for him just in the low post, and he's finding the shooters and the big man. So I think he's a passing first guy, and then his defense is amazing. I mean as a team we did such a good job in the second half. I heard the coaches said that they just made 1-3. And for a team that averaged 10 plus point threes a game, to have only 1-3 in the second half, that shows how good are we, and Kamani was a big part of that for sure.
Oscar, are you aware that you're leading the country in 3-point percentage?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
1 for
All
1.
right,
I'm not
all
shooting
right.
no more. I'm just
How many attempts? How many attempts though?
I think one.
One. Yeah.
That's fine.